We can use your building blocks in the same way that we use them for your cold email messages to create voicemail messages, starting with the first one being a value points voicemail message. Hi, Mary. This is Michael Halper calling from SalesScripter. The reason for my call is I work with inside sales managers and help them to improve the performance of their SDRs, decrease sales staff turnover, and shorten the amount of time and effort it takes to train new sales hires. I don't know if those are areas that you're looking to improve or not, and that's why I'm reaching out. I will try you again next week. If you'd like to reach me in the meantime, my number is 281-809-4061. Again, this is Michael Halper calling from SalesScripter, 281-809-4061. Thanks, and I look forward to talking to you soon. So, quick explanation here on this voicemail message. So first of all, I share up 1 to 3 value points. On that example, I shared 3. It's really a matter of how long your value points are. So if your value points are a couple words, you could share a couple of them. If your value points are long sentences, maybe only share 1. Then I do a small takeaway. So that's where I say, I don't know if you want to improve those areas, and that's why I'm reaching out. So kind of a push-pull effect there where I'm sharing value of how I can help, then I take it away because I don't know if I can either provide it to them or I want to provide it to them or they're a fit. So creating a little push-pull there, a little helps to disarm, decrease guardedness, create a little curiosity. Now, the next part is I will try you again next week. So instead, I'm basically replacing what most salespeople do, which is they say, please give me a call back at your earliest convenience. I replace that and I tell them, I will try you again next week. So this does a couple of things. One is I'm not giving them work to do. I'm also telling them, I'm calling you again. So you might not reply to this. You might ignore me, but I'm coming back again. And I say that in a very professional way. I'm going to give you a try again next week. So it's not a very aggressive or very annoying. It's just telling them what I'm going to do, which is I'm going to try them again next week. But even knowing I'm not asking them to call me back, I do provide my number because maybe there is that small probability that I said something that they do want to call me back. So I want to provide them with that option, and I tell them why I'm providing that. If you want to reach me in the meantime, my number is this. And I say my name and phone number twice. In the event that they happen to be writing it down, I want to make it as easy as possible for them to get that information, so I share it twice. The next version, we use your pain points building block, and it's very similar. We just basically insert your pain points in the middle, and I think the sales takeaways are slightly different, but this is Michael Halper calling from SalesScripter. Reason for the call is we help directors of sales with the challenges of pain point 1, 2, 3. I don't know if you're concerned about any of those areas, and that's why I'm reaching out, and then the rest of it is exactly the same. The next version uses your name drop building block. So hi Mary, this is Michael Halper calling from SalesScripter. The reason for my call is we worked with XYZ Corp and helped them to implement new sales playbooks for their SDR team. This ultimately helped them to decrease the new sales hire ramp-up time by 50%. I don't know if we can help you in that same way, and that's why I'm reaching out. And then the rest of the voicemail is exactly the same. So the fourth version is a product message, and as you may know from previous chapters in the Smart Sales System, I don't want you talking too much about your product. But at this point, we will have called them multiple times and we will have sent them multiple emails and left 3 voicemail messages. So now I'm going to start to share some of the product in details with the product voicemail message. Hi Mary, this is Michael Halper calling from SalesScripter. The reason for my call is we have a software prospecting platform called SalesScripter, and it includes a sales playbook library, CRM and email automation. Some ways we differ from other platforms out there is that we actually help teach your salespeople exactly what to say and do. And we have and I'm just making this up as we go, so I'm just going to skip through it. Differentiation 1, 2, 3. I don't know if we're a good fit with you and with what we provide, and that's why I'm reaching out. And the rest of the voicemail is exactly the same. So there you go, 4 voicemail messages, all using the same message as your building blocks.